Hello, I'm back. Thanks for hanging out for day one. I want to close today talking to you about foundation coverage. So foundation is kind of like your favorite flavor ice cream. You find one that you love, whether it be powder, liquid, cream, what have you, and you stick with it because you really, that's a crucial part in, if you're a makeup lover, you got to find the right foundation, you got to stick with it. So we have three amazing types of foundation that I want to talk to you about before we finish day one. And the first one is our Touch Pressed Powder, which these compacts are like chip witches. They're humongo, right? So we've got a pressed powder because I know some ladies, maybe you have more oily prone skin and you love your pressed powder. You always stick with powder and that's it, right? We also have a cream foundation, fantastic coverage. Both of these offer the same type of coverage. Great. That's the kind of coverage you get. Amazing, great coverage. So we have a powder option, we have a cream option. Just so you can see the inside, this little wonderful compact pops up, boop. You got your mirror on your inside. You've got this attached separator, right? So your little pad doesn't get into your product and sit there forever. And I've had this for 2 months, and this is my favorite out of all of the coverage, like out of all of our three foundations, this one's my favorite. So I use this on the reg more than anything else, the cream one. The pressed powder is powder, so it goes on powder, dries powder. It'd be interesting if it went on powder and dried liquid, but I don't think that's possible. So it goes on powder, dries powder. The cream one is a nice creamy foundation, but it dries like a powder. So you put that on, you've got no sheen whatsoever. I'll even put a little bit more on. You wanna go crazy? Let's go crazy. Look at this. So it goes on, fantastic coverage, but dries powder. So you're not left with shine, you're not left with like a greasy feeling. Fan-freaking-tastic. And I took my face off from earlier and I ran around and did my day, but I wanted to show you pressed powder, cream foundation. But for those of you that have seen any type of amazing video or Googled unique foundation in any way, shape, or form, you know what's coming up. The unicorn. This is the Touch Liquid Foundation. This goes on liquid. You need 5 drops to fix your face, and that's it. You put it on with a brush. Yeah, it gets better. And this sucker is called Liquid Gold, Photoshop in a bottle, the unicorn, what have you. It's amazing. And let me show you exactly why it's called that. So basically, while we're preparing, by the way, I took all my makeup. I don't even have my concealer on from earlier. See, all my spots are popping out again. Yeah, no concealer on my face. I just have primer. I always prime. Face primer is very important, especially for the test that I'm about to do. It's a little crazy. This little bottle here, so it was released last year by Unique. We opened in 2012, so we're still a baby company. They released this last year, and they ordered enough for a 6-month supply because they didn't know, some girls don't like liquid foundation, what have you. A couple girls did a video about putting Sharpie on their face and using this to cover it, and it went viral. And they sold out of a 6-month supply of every shade in 3 weeks. Stop it. We've been slowly bringing it back, and as of like 3/4 of the way, it's become viral again. They relaunched this for individual sale and it went bonkers, like bonkers. So when you can get this, you get this. But I want to show you the magic that is the liquid foundation. See this? Do you see what this is? It's upside down. Now do you see what this is? This is a Sharpie, people. Yeah, like I said, I primed first. Always prime first. If I don't prime first, then I have Sharpie on my face forever. So I prime. And primer really, I'm going in there. Primer really gives you a barrier between your skin and your makeup, which is great because it keeps, oh look, we'll just circle these little pimples that I got rocking. It really creates a smiley face. Oh, that's kind of a wackadoo. We'll give him eyebrows. Primer really gives you a barrier and it keeps things from getting in your pores. It helps your makeup last all day long. It helps when you remove your makeup, which is why I'm able to do this with a Sharpie. It doesn't necessarily remove it. Like you'll see when I put it on, you'll probably still see some Sharpie sticking out, and then let's circle this guard too, boop, because I'll give myself a little beardy. Boop and a boop, just a little tiny stash today. And the reason I'm sorry, I get very distracted whenever I do these videos because it's so much fun. You'll see as I'm putting this product on, I don't rub the marker off, so you might see some Sharpie through it still, but that's good because I'm not rubbing it off, I'm covering it up. So I use the blusher, the one that's really compact but fans out at the top. And ready for this? Dropper is attached to the bottle. You're gonna go crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. 5 drops. 5 drops. That's it. Ready? Check this out. I'm gonna spread the love. And like I said, remember, I don't have any concealer on today. Well, I did earlier. But no concealer right now. I took it all off. Look at this. Look at this right now. Are you seeing what's happening to my face? Stop it. This product, there's a reason, as you can see, that this liquid gold sold out in 3 weeks last year. And it's chock-a-block full of minerals, so that's why you have to shake it, because they will separate. The minerals will separate. You got to show them some love. You got to shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. All right, people. Can we talk about this? One step. No concealer. I put my primer on, obviously, and then the liquid gold. Goes on liquid, dries matte powder, and it's flawless. It's Photoshop in a bottle. Can we talk about it? Now, looks good, right? But just so you know that I didn't rub the Sharpie off, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Look, see my dots? They're there. Obviously, there you go. Obviously, you're not going to need to cover up Sharpie, but I wanted you to see how incredibly amazing this stuff is. You can buy it individually, or now you can buy it individually. Finally, it's back on release. Or you can go ahead and get it in the Stroke of Beauty collection, which we're going to talk about collections and sets later on this week. But yeah, insanity, right? So there it is, the Unicorn, the Liquid Touch Foundation. If you have questions, let me know. Sharpie owned.